right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. All right. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Close them. What's next? Knockdown. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake, and that attack ends it. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jump. Aerial rolling attack. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Goes low. Misses the grab. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Fish. Changes the flight plan. Jumps in. Goes off beat with an aerial rolling. A real test of nerves here. Throws them away. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The jump in catches them. Takes a trip. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. With the life gap KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes to the overdrive. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Pokes with a medium kick. Both fighters will hit them with a stop and pop. Quick dashing. Knockdown and... Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. But getting that extra juice in with Kagero no mind. But just goes for it at this range. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Zones with the fireball. Got it, sets up with the jump in. Drives impact misses. Jinrai? Okay, here and whip. They're wide open. Gotta do better than what a read with that anti-air. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Start things off with a jump in. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Oh, they changed sides. Jinrai kick from nothing stops this train. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. With super arts into play, it's really anything but counter on reaction. Gets the quick dash shorty. Gets the tip with the hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. That was a solid anti-air. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, throws him down. Good anti-air. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a brings out the suit KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Jumps in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? This is gonna be bad news. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Taking them to cloud 9. Medium kick hits. Ooh, snap kicks crowns them from above. A real test flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Goes for the hits him with a stop and bop. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Gotta do better than that. Pokes with a kick. Here comes the corner press. Connects with the throw. What now? Fireball pressure. Trying to win the clutch anti-air. Punish counter sets the table. Gets that combo finishes it. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low is denied. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Throws them. What's next? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is where things will get interesting as down to the wire. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Taking stock. Oh! Player 2, were they baiting them into that? Get some. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Breaks those shins. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed in overdrive cannon spike. Super on deck for both fighters. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Blocks it. What's the next move? Breaks the block with a throw. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be, yo, put that away. Super hits him with a stopping block. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Ooh, what's this? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player 2 has the life lead. The low heavy hits. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. In a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Where's their intercepts? Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Turns it up a notch and sends them to digs in deep to get that drive in. The throw is tech. Going in. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Lighting up the skies with I don't know why. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big throws. Looking for a chance. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Not much movement, but sets up with the jump in. Jump? This is gonna hurt. This can lead to some big damage. Blocks the low kick. Pokes with a kick. Full drive on deck. Crowns him from above. Dangerous range here. They back down to regroup. This flicks it. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The impact gets blocked. The low kick connects. Player 1 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Parries the projectile. Does a good job of pushing back. Anything could happen here. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both are just hanging on, but hits them with a stop and pop. Experiencing burnout. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes a trip. Player 1 creates, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. What'll happen here? That combo did decent damage. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player all in with the rush. Wrecks them. Are we gonna see a comeback here? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Doing some quick planning? Jumps in. The low. Crowns them from above. Player 2 needs to use their drive to KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with that jumper. Stays cool in counters. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. They throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Where is their opening? That last attack took some courage. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The cyclone hit. Now we gotta see something. A quick breather. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Solid use of it. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Can they create an opportunity? Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances.
Rashid wins.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. No good up high. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. They trade. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Does a good job of pushing back. On a good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Extra spice, experiencing burnout. A super art? The super doesn't hit. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Who will capitalize on an opening first? A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Burns the drive gauge. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Okay, creating some space here. Anything could happen here. Parries to cancel the fireball. Feeling out the spacing. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. So, what's next? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Ooh, snap kick sends them spinning. Smart throws them. Big opportunity coming. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. G-right kick for a mix-up. Pokes with a medium kick. Lots of watching from far that round. But is it all about to change? That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Looking for a hole. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Blocks it. He goes all in with the uppercut. The overhead denied. Ooh, does him dirty. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Attack? This is gonna hurt. Impact squashed. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Somehow manages to throws them. Plenty of health. Drive rush. Here comes the corner pressure. Fires a blast. Dangerous range here. Can this drive bring them back? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Quick dash. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. What are they waiting for? Gotta do better than that. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. What are they gonna do? Somehow manages to block the jump in. All in with a rush. Are you kidding me? Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Get ready for a beatdown.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low kicks are a no-go. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Jump in finds the mark. Takes a trip. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The grab misses. Shoots off a fireball up close. 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. The jump in is denied. Down to the wire. Strings it all together. Throws it. What's next? The dome. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. This round may end via timeout. Hits him with a stopping block. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Oh God, this is tense. Knockdown and takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Shows a medium kick. That combo did decent damage. Oh, they're in the corner now. Hits them with a stopping block. Extra spicy Shoyu connects. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Grabs and throws them away. Connects with medium kick. Going in. Gets scooped from down low. Anti-air in the clutch. That's a counter. Closing moments of the match. Impact squashed. Jump. Dangerous range here. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for excellent block. Quick medium poke. Gotta do better than that. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. One chance here may end this match. Time to go for throw. The drive impact doesn't work. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Almost out of time. Doing some quick planning? Critical art is on deck. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. They trade. No good up high. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decides to go in with the target combo. Taking stock. Well-timed corner switch. Reacts to the throw. The throw misses. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Which one of these fighters has hold your breath? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. In there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Throws them to negate the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. A quick breather. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Medium kick hits. Both fighters planning something? Goes for the jump in. Throws a fireball. Going in? This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Sneaks in the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Connects with medium kick. Player 2 will throw them. How long does this offensive assault continue? Player 2 with the rhythm owning that pace. Nothing stops this train. Both hits that with confidence. Round away. Player 2 is in a very good, huge chance at the flatlines on. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Goes air to deny them a chance. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Opts for the throw. What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Gets a chance with that jump in. Sticks the jump in. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Fantastic reactions there. The super hold your breath. Player one in trouble with no drive. Can't tech the throw. Jumps up, goes for the super art. Knockdown and the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances.
Round two.
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Cool gain control of the match in the early going. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Jumps. G-right kick for a mix-up. The drive impact is denied. Going in, experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Look up super art. There's a just goes for it at this range. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they getting that extra juice in the Kagero no Mai? Player two is not distantly flatline zone. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in, finds the mark. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player two chases him down. All right. Combo with the target combo. They block the overhead and box him with the target combo. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Zanku Hadouken. Player two chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps in. Trying to read each other here? Plenty of life left. A full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Both fighters planning something? Smart play with the throw. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Grabs and throws them away. Checks with a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the closes it out? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with the crowns him from above. Throws a fireball. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player two is in a very good spot. The drive impact doesn't work. What's next? Sets up with the jump in. Switch sides. Close range project. This is gonna hurt. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Okay, here we go. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Noticeable life with taps them on the toe. Only a little bit of drive and life, but no hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. No one could have called that. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Backs them into the corner. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. All right. No good up high. Jump in finds the mark. Player 1 has the life lead. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Good anti-air. Takes a trip. The impact gets blocked. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. That drive impact is blocked. That was a solid anti-air. We're at the halfway point of the round, and both fighters should be well past the warm-up phase. Into the latter half of the round. Player 2 chases them down. Just out of range for that throw. Beautiful setup with that attack. Extra spicy, sure you can get some. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shoots off a fireball up, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Medium kick hits. Going in? Nothing stops this train! Noticeable life lead. Oh, that combo finishes it! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Starts anti-air in the clutch. Jumps, reads the jump in perfectly. The drive impact doesn't work. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. With super arts into play. Oh my, the throw tech. Close shrugs that off. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? A jump? Oh, sniped. Here comes the cork. Excellent block. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. The Senka hit. Nothing stops this train. Getting up close and personal. Super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Harazakura hits. Mai's gonna show you just why they call her the alluring Kunoichi. Nippon Ichi. The drive impact doesn't work. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still pumps the brakes on the impact. They gotta go. Excellent block. Player 2, they are done. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Subset. 開始。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Shows the overhead. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 is using their drive liberally. No good up high. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Hold your breath. They cancel out each other's move. Feeling out the spacing. The super armor does its job. Takes the chance to hurt him. Misses the drive impact. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 chases them down. Ooh, snap kick sends them spinning. Were they baiting them into that? KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brushes off the impact. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Throws them. What's next? Both sides have the super gauge maxed and ready to rip. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. A trade, but they're not worried. Throws a fireball. What's the next move? Cuts in with the drive impact. Pokes with a medium kick. Not much life difference. Going in, max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Sets up with the jump in. Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Holy! This is gonna be bad news. Target cashes out the gauge right there. They should have kept this one classified, because it's straight up nasty. Delta red assault. Who's gonna take it? Excellent block. Only a what a finish. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.